Hey Inspired Tribe, how's it going? Welcome back to the Live Inspired Livestream. I'm Jean Nolan. This is Kristin Nolan. We're so excited that you're here. It is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. Unbelievable. Time keeps flying. And we're so excited to be here with you again. Yesterday was our daughter's birthday, Kiara's birthday. We celebrated. We weren't on live, but we're back today and excited about it. And let's start this the way we always started. We're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free. We're healthy, we are wealthy, we are whole, and we're free. Inspired Tribe, I saw that some of you are already chatting here. Thanks for tuning in. Hey Angelica, hey Emma, hey Kelly. Let me see. Hey, I saw Rohit is here. Hey Black Sky. Hey Agni, how's it going? It's so good to see you guys. Is that Ileana? Yeah, hey Tribe. She says, hello Tribe. How beautiful. So we're waiting for a few of you to jump on with us, and then we're going to do what we've been doing for a while now. We're going to start this with a beautiful little meditation, something a little new today, nothing fancy, just something to ground us and get us into the moment, tune into each other, all the good stuff. Hey Tiger Lily, hey Drew, hey Carla, hey family. It's like a family. It's so good to see you all. I hope you had a great day yesterday. We had lasagna and tiramisu, so it was a great day. It was awesome. We ate too much. It was perfect. And we just hung out. It was just beautiful. Drew says, I couldn't find you guys and I panicked. No need to panic. We're waiting for you. And now that more of you are jumping on, I want to introduce today's meditation. It's really simple, and it's kind of all what this is all about today. It's we're going to breathe in. Just follow my voice as always. It's being in the breath and following my voice. You can repeat it in your head. And we're going to say, as we breathe in, I am. And as we breathe out, we're going to say here and now. So we just arrived in this moment. You guys ready? I am here and now. 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 Take a deep breath. I am here and now. I am here and now. I am here and now. Deep breath. I am here and now. 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 Deep breath, everyone. I am here and now. 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 And in your own time, in your own pace, come back. Open your eyes. Everyone, thank you for joining me for this beautiful little co-creating, tuning into each other. And this meditation was designed to bring us in the present moment, to bring us into being, into just relaxing, chilling, being right here. And that's what it's all about today, being right here in the moment, not so much doing, not any efforting, not any big things, just being present in the moment. Let me welcome those who just tuned in. Hey Rosie, she says she can, she has a doctor's appointment. Well, we're wishing you well. I hope everything is all right. And Saba says, hello from Iran. Just wanted to say that everything I wanted to manifest has started happening, and I'm so happy and grateful. And you helped me a lot. Really, thank you so much. Oh, thank you for this beautiful comment. We really appreciate you saying this, and we're so excited. Things are happening for you. Kelly, thank you so much. It was one of those shirts. Kelly says she loves the shirt. It was one of those shirts that I saw in a store. Showed it to the girls, Christine and our daughters. They hated it. And I said, you need to see it, on me. And then, rest is history. I was allowed to buy it. So I told you guys, I put this in the description today. We did the secret. And the secret is today and always to fully be present. To be here, to chill out a little bit, to get a feel for your whole presence in this moment. There are times to do and there are times to be, and we just decided that today would be a fantastic day to just be, to just experience life. Everything that is present in your life right now, without judgment, without trying to fix it, without even trying to change it, just simply living in this moment and allowing yourself to be present, to maybe relax, to maybe kick your feet up, to maybe, look out the window, enjoy the view, to maybe take a few deep breaths, just breathe consciously, just be, not do so much. Don't worry so much about everything that needs to get done and taken care of. Chances are the universe is going to take care of it. Chances are also, if you're not doing it today, you can still do it tomorrow. And it's interesting because in my childhood, I was always told, don't put off for tomorrow what you can get done today. And then I spent a lot of time in the south of Croatia. And the south of Croatia is pretty much like the south of every country. Everything's a little more relaxed. Everyone's a little more chill. And their motto is, if we can't get it done today, we can always get it done tomorrow. And I like that. I'm vibing with that. Now, it isn't as productive. It isn't as, fast-paced, but it feels really good because it's true. I mean, the universe has been around for forever. Chances are it's going to be around for forever, so why not relax a little and just enjoy the day? And so we can ponder on some thoughts here that, that don't require us to effort so much. Not about manifesting the grand new future right now, just allowing yourself to be present in the moment. And you know, if you look around you, what are some things to just appreciate? Is it a comfy chair or couch that you're sitting on that's really bringing you joy? Do you hear the birds chirping, or do you see the sun shining, or is the rain falling? I mean, there's so many wonderful things that are happening around you right now, and a lot of times we don't pay attention because we need to get something done. We need to learn something, manifest, get better. There's a time for all of that, but there's a time to be. There's a time to enjoy. This universe, has been created in perfection. And it's kind of like when you have prepared this wonderful meal and you just keep running around and just, trying to fix more stuff. Just enjoy the meal. Just be here. And, as we always did, Christine and I took a walk today, even though it wasn't as beautiful outside, but it was still beautiful. And one of the things that came to our mind that we thought might fit in this being mode today is where do we get our guidance from? How do we connect? And who do we listen to? Do we have gurus? Do we believe in the guidance of other people or other entities? And one thing that became so abundantly clear, and this is in the theme of being, is that there's guidance that we get from even us. We get a lot of guidance from UC. However, when we started in this communication now 10 years ago, our wonderful, beautiful honorary mother, she's now our honorary mother, she taught us, and she told us, don't live by it. Enjoy it, get the guidance, but don't live by it. Don't go and connect and ask for, a roadmap, or every time you have to make a decision, don't go there, because what's going to happen is you're just going to listen. You're not going to be aligned with your own guidance anymore. And that's maybe important for all of us who love to listen to UC or listen to Abraham or just listen to guidance. It's a wonderful thing to inspire you. It's a wonderful thing to set the theme. But if you go to find out if you should take the red or the blue shirt, or if you should go right or left, or if you should do something or not do something, what's going to happen is you're going to turn out to be just a listener rather than a feeler, and that's very passive, and it doesn't really work out. It never works out. That's the interesting thing, is you have your guidance. And the most important part for me about everything that Abraham tells us, everything that UC tells us, is how to find that guidance within you. And it's always the same. It's always being in the present moment, getting into a state of more silence and clarity and meditation, and then finding that guidance for your life rather than trying to find the answers in the outside. And I feel more than ever now we have this momentum that we can do that. And I always say this: if you ever find a teacher, a master, or any kind of leader that says strictly follow what I tell you to do, run for the hills. We don't believe those are real and true leaders. A real true leader, a teacher, a master, will help you to find your own path by showing you a meditation technique or telling you a story, so you can yourself tune into your own wisdom, tune into your higher self, and get those answers for yourself. Feel them rather than hear them from someone else. And I remember a very, like a pivotal moment in our history. Up until that point, we were, communicating very intensely, and we were trying to find answers from the other side, as we call it. We would tune in and want precise answers. And then we found ourselves in a very, very, very strange and unexpected situation, even very dangerous. And it was it felt almost like a life or death situation. It was like, okay, this moment can turn out really, really good, or it can turn out really, really bad. And after 20, 30 minutes in that situation, Christine and I looked at each other and we realized who we were, who we truly were, and that we had that power to connect, feel that guidance, and thereby know exactly what to do. And that was like a shift moment in our lives as we realized and remembered who we truly are. And I feel in these times, it's like humanity is having this moment. Humanity is having this moment to realize who we are, and that there's no guidance from any other person that, gives us exact things to do. It's us. It's our connection, our own, and which means that what it is for you, it probably isn't for me any other way around. Because we all have our journeys. So what is right for you might not be right for me at this moment in time, and that is perfectly fine. But if we believe that there's an outer entity that gives us the roadmap, it would mean that we're all the same and we're all supposed to do the same at the same time. And I just don't believe in that. It doesn't feel authentic to me. I don't feel aligned with that. And that being said, if you ever come to any place, even your yoga studio or your meditation teacher or your videos, with the intention that they are going to align you, then stay home. Do it yourself. Relax. It isn't hard work. It's just being present. It's just allowing yourself to become still. And that's what we meant today by just chilling out a little bit. Maybe, the rain's coming down really hard around us, which is another good sign for me always to become still. Kind of when it rains, you don't go out that much. There's nothing to run, nowhere to run. And then you can be present. And the interesting thing is, the more present you are, the more things you hear. You start to hear your heartbeat. You start to hear your blood flow. You hear your breath. You pay attention to that. All the sounds become more clearer around you. It's a very, very beautiful journey. If you can stand the silence for a while, there's beauty in that. There's beauty in just being. There's tremendous beauty. And don't get me wrong, there's beauty in doing. I love doing. I love creating. I love being in action. But it's equally important to be. Equally important to be. Let me scroll up a little bit and see what you guys are saying. So, okay. Just being today, Black Sky. Yes, then Black Sky says also, us being in our homes is to self-reflect. I totally agree. Rohit says something, makes a really good point. He said, it's better to listen to the guidance of today than filtering past and stories and just finding today's guidance and happiness. Very, very true. It's a very good perspective. Thank you. What else? Sometimes we don't realize how blessed we are, says Emma. Very true. Being present in the moment helps us to realize that, the many blessings that we have. Then Drew says, can you guys do me a favor? I have a painful physical condition that is chronic and comes and goes. Can you all send me your love to mind and body? Absolutely. I would say that we probably already have been doing that. The way you guys are tuning into each other, and we see the kindness, the love that you have for each other, the compassion, and the wish for well-being. It's inspiring to just watch you guys communicate with each other. I haven't ever seen such a high-vibing group of people that are just so uplifting and inspiring to each other and helpful. So, Drew, I think everyone is already tuning in and doing that, including us. And Amazing Miracle says, reminds me of a guru who told people to place his pick on an altar and say a mantra with a candle. She says, hell no. It's interesting. See, Christine and I listen to, we like to listen to Sadhguru sometimes, and I really enjoyed reading the autobiography of a yogi, Paramahansa Yogananda. And in many ways, yes, they are gurus and they were gurus. especially with Paramahansa Yogananda, I feel like his presence is so clearly feelable, but I never feel this um, strong hand. You see, I can connect, I can feel the guidance, but it's at my own pace, in my own time, with my free will. And the free will is really the emphasis here. Even if you do work with a guru, even if you do work with a master and a teacher, it is a free will both ways. And the masters and teachers that we have had, they understood that, and they requested discipline, but never ever would they inspire you to go beyond your free will. So that's I think that's really the point, where you have to go with your authentic feeling, and that's really the journey. And at the end of the day, whether it was a teacher, whether it was a coach, or my parents, if I didn't feel aligned with something to this day, I can't do it. I simply can't. And as an artist, even, it's interesting, because as an artist, I was asked to play in certain venues and settings where I just couldn't bring myself to play. I felt the intention coming from a completely wrong place, and I said I couldn't do it. And that's the guidance that we all need to listen to. And again, something might be right for 7 million people, but it's not right for you. And then that's the part where you listen. That's the part where you live your truth. And being gets you there. Not so much doing, being gets you there. And that's also the emphasis, really, that we always get from the other side, isn't it? They always tell us to be more. And this being simply means to listen more, to align more, to connect deeper. We have that. We were born with it. You see, little children, they have no doubt about where to go. They have no doubt about what to look at. They have no doubt about what to play with. It comes so natural. They have that guidance. And if we become like children more, then we will always be guided, eternally guided. Drew says, I've never done that before. You are all bringing me out of my own way into the light of day. That's a beautiful little rhyme. Thank you. Hey, Bhakti. I think Bhakti is new here, right? Welcome to the Inspired Tribe. It's so good that you're here. And that all being said, as we are in the present moment, as we have meditated together, as we have arrived and are so much being and not so much doing, why don't we play our favorite game? And the center of the circle, for those of you who are new today, this is a beautiful, beautiful game that my wonderful wife, Kristin, came up with a few weeks ago. She's going to come and join us. I know most of you are just waiting to see her. I know.
Oh my Lord.
I get it. Same here.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're super brightly illuminated today.
Uh-huh. Yep, I can see that.
And you can also tell who's done a lot of being. You have a nice tan.
Yeah, I was outside yesterday in my garden. What is the amazing miracle saying? For me, I found it very important to just follow one LOA teacher until I got it. I am also interested in other teachers, but apes.
See, that's it. You follow your guidance and what feels good for you. I'll be right back. Let me just turn down the light a little bit. It's super bright.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little better.
Better?
Yes,
Good.
it's better.
Back again. So, for Bhakti and
It's just because you're not so tan.
you think I'm jealous?
Yeah.
Maybe a little. See, Kristin just thinks about getting out into the sun and gets a tan.
That's not true.
She looks out of the window and gets a tan. If she's out in the sun, I mean, it's like super dark. It's beautiful, but it's also unfair because I'm like roasting out there and nothing for a whole while. So yeah.
That's not true. Hey everyone, hey.
So, for those of you who don't know it, the center of the circle is a beautiful game where one of you is in the center of our attention. We tune into your energy, and then the words that come up, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring words, we type them into the live chat here. And so, who was in the center of the circle?
The day before yesterday.
Yeah. Who was in the center of the circle?
Was Anna.
Was it Anna? Wasn't Anna?
I think it was Anna, right?
Wasn't there someone? And Kelly, who did you pick?
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie
Isn't here. She couldn't join us today.
Yeah, she told us.
So
Drew made a suggestion. Let me see.
okay, Carla, I felt this coming up. Drew says, Carla, I agree. Carla, are you ready to be in the center of the circle? I felt you also over the past days. Agnes says, Christine, you're so lucky that you can tan even by windows. Yeah, we should all be that lucky. Carla, are you still here? We hope so, because you were picked to be in the center of the circle.
Silence.
You're so right. Carla says that's a limiting belief. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't realize that. You are so right.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Carla is in.
So I'm gonna tan just by watching the sun, and you guys know. Let's tune into Carla today. She's in the center of the circle.
Pure joy. Super energy, light, funny, pure joy, smart, bright, intelligent, traveler, positive, excited, funny, fun to be around, fun.
Charisma, lively, powerful, immediate and fast magnetism, beautiful.
Care. Fun with butterflies.
And insect. Sweet, prolific, strong, fabulous. Okay, Bhakti. Thanks again for asking. So what we do is, Carla is in the center of the circle, which means we're all tuning into her energy. And it's easy to do. You just look at her name here in the live chat. Close your eyes, and then maybe you can feel some words coming up for her. Something that you feel coming from her energy, and then you can share it with us.
Or a flower, or a smell, or a color.
Or a color, yeah. And then you can just share it in a live chat. And it's, you know, as you can see, the words that are coming up here are words that people feel, you know, emanating from Carla. It's what what her energy gives us.
He says, okay, got it. Compassion, love resonates with me. Right, very intelligent, yes. Loving. Coffee brown, bright and sunny.
Centered and clear.
Aligned, yes, I feel that too.
There's
Free, that's a beautiful
If you
word.
had a native name, I would say it's
Knows her path, that's a beautiful name. And that's beautiful, I love that. Classy.
but not sassy. Kelly says, I'm seeing tangerine.
I
Love coffee, Bhakti.
That's awesome. I'm feeling wood. I
Me
don't
too,
know
Carla.
why.
I love coffee.
Loving shine. I see her in a garden.
Harmonious.
I love that. I love how many different words every time come up. Gravitating towards her power. Wow. I see her with flowers.
Full of energy.
Lots of energy, yes.
Well, Carla, you have you're emanating strongly. It's kind of easy to feels like very easy to pick up on your energy. To me, that always means that people know who they are.
Yeah.
They don't have a hard time showing it. It's like, I know who I am, so.
Mm-hmm.
Easygoing.
Colorful, easy to be with, to talk with. Yeah. Earthly. Beautiful. Very clear energy.
Magnetic again. Chill.
Shining light.
Temperament.
Mother type.
Are you a mom, Carla? Cared for others.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Aww. Cared for and caring. Cares for others.
For those of you who are tuning in, we're not just staring at something. This is the live chat we're looking at, and we're tuning into Carla's energy here.
Sticking to her plans.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I have a lot of motherly see where you're definitely sending that out.
Present. So, Carla, how do you feel?
Any surprises for you?
Yes.
You know, we're nosy. We want to know.
That's not nosy.
And you're just interested.
That's being interested, yes.
Bhakti says, not giving up easily. Drew says, a depth can go to different places, but refocuses to positive. Drew says, almost a hidden depth that can surprise people. Yes, I would feel the same way.
This is awesome, because they are correct with all, Carla says.
Isn't that wonderful? And how easy it comes, guys, right? It's not, I don't know, this to me shows how easy it actually is to communicate with each other. We are so, oftentimes we miscommunicate, or we have perceptions, or we think what other people might think of us, but actually it's so easily to tune into each other. If we allow it, of course. I mean, this is all, it's all voluntary. But I think it's just beautiful to get a feel for someone like that.
Magic inside a sparkle. I love sparkles. Aww.
Tiger Lily said, why is it that my heart starts to beat so strong when I'm with you guys? I think it's just the collective energy. I think everyone comes and brings in high vibration, pure positive energy, wonderful intentions.
Love.
It's like we have the same love for ourselves as we have for each other. There is no condition for it. I think that's why. That's why it makes your heart beat stronger. At least.
And it's no getting to a point. It's just being.
Yes.
We are not trying to get to a point or achieve something or whatever. We just are. It feels like we just hang out.
I agree. I agree with all of you guys. And such beautiful words. Carla, please do write them down.
Yeah.
I know you feel them anyways, but it's just beautiful to see it. I mean, what all is in the feelable aura of yours, and what people can pick up on.
Drew is so funny.
Drew says, by the way, Tiger Lily, years ago I had a beautiful calico cat named Lily. She was a wild one, a tiger. A tiger lily. Oh my God. Can't make that stuff up.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
tuning into
thank
Carla's
you.
energy, and thank you, Carla, for allowing us to.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to practice this, which is beautiful. And I want to thank Drew because he was the first one who jumped into the water, said, use me for your game. And this has taken on kind of an energy on its own. So thank you all so much. And we are going to do a whole lot of nothing today.
Do you guys have any questions?
Yes, questions. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. Do you have any questions? Drew says I loved her. She bit a lot though. We have a little kitten that likes to bite sometimes, and all we say is lick, lick. And she listens to it, and then she starts licking instead of biting, and it works.
Well, she's like a dog. Well,
She listens.
really is like a dog.
You can call her, and she'll just show up. She just run, from wherever she is.
Yeah. So.
Tiger Lily says, I don't bite. Oh, Bhakti.
Oh.
Well, we're so glad you did. Well, let us really officially welcome you to the Inspired Tribe. This is a place where you can be unconditionally you, where we can thrive together, where we can lift each other up, and hopefully by the end of every love stream, we all arrive in the vortex. That's kind of the
Purpose.
That's the whole purpose. A diva.
Friends called her the diva cat. Okay, Lily has a question.
I would say, Lily.
Please read it out loud.
Lily says, I totally believe in the law of attraction, but I keep experiencing setbacks, which I see as proof that my attitude has obviously not improved. How do I deal with this? So, first off, I would say you being here and you feeling as exhilarated as you do being in this group and enjoying all of this, I would say you have attracted this into your experience, absolutely. I believe you're here for just that reason, so you get impulses to, raise your vibration. I believe you're here to not just be inspired, but your presence inspires others as well. So I think you're way more on the path than you think you are. And if you would, that's just me, if you allow yourself not to view setbacks as setbacks, but as part of the experience, then I can tell you all of our so-called setbacks, and we have experienced it all, okay? It all, from
Oh, Lord.
everything, from, flying around in private jets to losing houses, businesses, thriving, all of the above. Not one step was ever wrong. And I can tell you that on days where the world thought we should be devastated because there was a huge setback, one of the biggest setbacks was one of the best days of our lives. And we simply changed our perspective. There are no setbacks. It's just if you judge it, if you classify it, then it becomes this thing. If you say it's all part of the journey, because if you climb a mountain, well, would you say that just because there's a rock in the way, it's a setback? No, you find a different path around, or, you climb up over it or whatever. It's not a setback. It's just part of your path. And usually these so-called setbacks just lead you to something even more beautiful and to a better path. Because it doesn't mean just because that path is working that there is not a better path for you. So from what I pick up from your energy, I believe you're totally on the right path. That's what I would say.
I think we women, we are very quickly to judge, and because we are always, at least it's for me, or I used to do that, not anymore. We kind of always try to compare and try to say this is good or this is bad. So we judge ourselves a lot. And I think letting go of that judgment that something is wrong or something is not working, I think this is really the key for that. I used to judge me a lot. I used to judge me by, I don't know, my hair or my, I don't know what, I could not do this right, or at least that's what I thought. But once I released all the judgment and kind of let a little more flow and a little more, I don't know, I think it was a little more fun.
Yeah.
Fun and kind of being in the moment. When I started doing that, all the judgment kind of went away.
Fun, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to have a little more fun with everything. You know, life's not serious. Don't take it serious. If people tell you got to take it serious, it's not. It's really not. I mean, I'm telling you, we've pretty much experienced almost all of it. And maybe one day we will share a lot of it. But let me just tell you,
This would be a, I don't know, 365 days non-stop live stream, I guess.
Yeah. But there was all of it, and some of our best moments were in some of the quote-unquote worst situations, but they weren't bad, you know?
Well, sometimes at the time
It appeared,
but
never ever was any
now
wrong step.
No.
So have a little more fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Barb says, interesting. Barb says, I've only been on the law of attraction journey for a year or so. I'd say you've been on the journey for all your life.
All your life.
But maybe you become more aware of it in the last year. Kind of like, you know, all of us. At one point, when we realize how it works, we've always been doing it. We just realize now that we've been doing it. Oh, it becomes a lot of fun. We pay more attention.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yeah, I think that's more like a women thing. Agnes saying, Christine, this is so true, as I judge myself so often and I try to stop it. I think I stopped being so not negative about myself, but very picky, I guess. I don't know if picky is the right word. But I think, yeah, I have a lot of, I'm a lot more fun now. And I don't know, I'm easygoing. Yeah, I don't care if my hair does not look right when we go to the shop, because that's just me. And if I feel this way now, then I feel this way now. If I feel like dressing up, well, I dress up. If I don't feel like dress up, well, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what happened to me the other day. You know, they said we need to wear a mask at the store, and I did. But I wore nothing else. They said just a mask.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't feel bad. I'm just kidding. I did wear it. But no, but in all seriousness, Black Sky said something beautiful up there. She said, I run, skip, sing out loud, really loud, don't care about others. Listen, my kids, sometimes they don't know if they should pull out their phones or just disown me right away. But I jump around, I sing, I do accents, I do all this stupid stuff. And I don't take myself so seriously. I'm really not. It's so much fun to just be and go with the flow and have fun and not take things so seriously. They aren't. And someone said, an old guy said, you know what? It turns out 95% of all of my worries never came true. Ever. And that's probably a conservative estimate. 95%, that was an old guy, like 85. He said 95% of my worries never came true. So that was his tip for the younger generation. Just don't worry so much. It probably won't happen anyways.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy, just be relaxed, breathe. Yeah, you're so right.
Guys, you're amazing. And thank you for bringing this up collectively. I know Tiger Lily started it, and then Agni jumped in. And then what I think is sometimes important to hear, you know, for a woman to hear it from another woman.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I'm not another woman.
You're so
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, let's uplift each other, not judge each other. I think that's my message.
so I think we're gonna wrap this up here.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us. We want to thank you all. We have had a lot of orders over the past days
Yes.
in our
thank
merch
you.
store that's down here if you want to check it out. And we're so excited. When you guys get your stuff, please do send us a picture.
Yes,
We-
that would be awesome. I
we-
would love that.
We love seeing you guys wearing it or drinking out of the mug, and it's just awesome to see that. So thank you for that. And as always, we do UC sessions here in the live stream a few times a week, but if you ever want to go deeper, like some of you already have,
Yeah, we always have so beautiful one-on-one sessions.
yeah, they are
They
breathtaking.
are sometimes, even for us, breathtaking, yeah.
So it's easy. Just send us an email, and you can book a one-on-one session, and then have your time with you so you can ask your
Yeah, I will
questions.
type in the email address real quick. Is this right? Yes.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, everyone. We love you, and we are wishing you
Inspired.
and loving
And fun.
and relaxing
And joyful.
and chillful.
Maybe even romantic.
Oh, romantic. Rest of your day. We love you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard, as always.